How you going? Matt Webb here from Wild Harvest. We're getting quite a lot of interest in our bush vest that you've seen posted on our page and out on our Insta page too, or Facebook and Insta pages. So I hate doing all that typing stuff, so it was just easier for me to film and get a bit of information out there for you. Yes, they are available. It's taken some time to get them available too, and under our little name, our brand Wild Harvest, we do a few different things, but it's all done as a family. So our videos, the whole package is all just us. So these bush shirts are done with the same thought in mind. So they're made one at a time, handmade, and we all do our bit, and we put out the best product that we can. So keeping that in mind, when it comes to ordering, there's two ways that we feel we can best, service or supply this product. Is just to keep making them in a size like a large or a medium or an extra large, but then offer also a order option where you can message us through Facebook or Insta and put an order in. Just give us your measurements. Like, you might have a body type that just never seems to fit into a large or an extra large or 2XL because whatever, I don't know, you might have a bit of a barrel chest, or you're wide across the shoulders, or a bit wide across the girth, and that's fair enough. So there's that option too. So you can put an order in that way and we can just match it to your measurements. One thing I'll say is colours are difficult for us, just to go bang with the colour and flow with that, and I'll tell you why. It's because wool's really hard to source. 100% wool fabric is super hard to source, and the best way we found of doing it is by chasing up this vintage fabric. So we chase it up, it comes in a variety of colours. I'm looking for it everywhere all across Australia, and if we can get enough of one colour, we can pump a few out in that colour, and that's generally how it's going to roll. So if you see a colour that you like, comes up on our page, grab it if it's your size, because it might not be there again for a while. When it comes to ordering, we'll tell you what we've got available and what we can do for you. We can send you a few pics of the fabric, but we're really sort of stuck there in just having a fabric available. We can go with like a grey or an olive, dead easy. That's not hard to do, to order something in like that, but just focusing on that old style bush shirt or bush vest, really getting something in this sort of tartan, if you want to call it, or crisscross, colouring is just so hard. So we're working hard at just making sure that we can get different colours available. So that's how it will work with that. Let me show you a few things on the top. Got a vertical zip here. This vertical zip is designed to fit a phone in, rangefinder. It won't fit your binos in. That's not really its function. It's more just to keep a little compact camera or whatever it is that you're using while you're out in the scrub, hunting or hiking or camping or whatever. It's got genuine antler tips for buttons. That's a pretty cool feature. I really like that. It sits in nicely with the hunting theme and the outdoor theme. Got a good zip that comes right down low, and an awesome hood. The hood really is designed to be used in wind and so forth, so it doesn't blow everywhere. It's a fitted hood, and a lot of people don't like using a hood when they're hunting, but like I do, if it gets cold and I'm sitting in a tree, or I'm on a ground blind, or just doing some glassing, that hood is awesome. And what I hate about hoods is when you put them on and your head moves inside it. That's not what I'm looking for, because it just doesn't help with my approach to getting out and doing some glassing or hunting or whatever. So these hoods are fitted. They'll turn with your head to an extent, and they'll keep you warm. There's polar fleece lining in there, so that's nice to have around your head. You lose a bit of hearing, I know, with a hood, but the option's there. Now, on the subject of polar fleece, we found that just 100% wool was too restrictive, like everywhere. It just was hard to wear. We put polar fleece down the side to give it a bit of stretch. It's good quality polar fleece, really thick stuff. We put a bit on the hood as well, just to help that out, and it just changed the whole dynamic of the top when we were designing it. So Got 2 pockets, hand warmer pockets, then you've got the big bucket pocket in the front that goes over the top. That's where you can dump binos, all sorts of things. You can take some tucker in there if you wanted to. If you want to, you know, go out for a you know, a hunt for, you know, half a day or something and take some lunch. It's actually quite a versatile little vest. So yeah, long tail at the back. We don't have to do that. If you want to make one, you know, if you want one that's shorter everywhere, that's fine. But I like the long tail for sitting down and just bending over, you know, get that wind up your back. So anyway guys, that's our product. What's the price? Hovering around that $190. So when it comes to you know, that's $190 Australian. So when it comes to shipping and postage, we'll generally try and help you out the best we can with that. Most places in Australia are dead easy. It's not an expensive process. Probably get the vest to your door for around a couple $100. So if you're overseas, it gets a bit, you know, a little bit more expensive, but certainly, you know, it's dead easy for the value. You know, the work that goes into these shirts and the strength of them and the durability and the value for that money, you're just not going to find that anywhere else for 100% wool product. So anyway, thanks for watching guys. It was heaps easier me talking to you than trying to type all this out and answer a heap of questions. So I hope that you know, fills in the gaps a little bit, and hopefully we can put a couple of these out in your hands and into the public's hands, and see this product go forward a little bit, and it'll help my family out and keeps us ticking. It's a nice way to earn a living, simple life, and just working all together, and that's part of what the Wild Harvest brand is all about. Alright guys, thanks.